Now, I've made a distinction here between fetish behavior, which can be agreed upon within a relationship between a couple, and other behavior that goes outside the relationship that has nothing to do with the fetish. It's just simply exploitation, victimization, and cheating. And there seems to be an attempt to ball all of these together when they are distinctly separate and apart. Now, you guys have been hearing me talk about this. What do you think about what I'm saying, and what do you think about this conversation so far?
I mean, obviously we agree with what you say. I mean, we've tried to discuss it with actually probably both of them in the past, but it's just getting through to my sister when she continues to condone this behavior and continues to enable this behavior. That's what's frustrating for us. And then, but then a week later, she'll come call us crying and say, "Oh, he did this again." And honestly, I'm tired of hearing about it. So if she's going to stay with him and be with that type of relationship, and that's what she wants for a future, then go on, have at it. But we're just not going to be involved in it.
All right. How do you feel, Kelly?
I feel like they had a good relationship, and Lindsay thinks they had a good relationship, but she never knew they didn't have a good relationship until she found all this out. So she loved Brandon, and she loves Brandon currently, but I think she loves the idea of who he was in their relationship before she ever knew anything.
Uh-huh. What do you think she should do? You know her. You know what
Yeah.
her coping reservoirs are.
know,
You know what she's able to deal with. You know what her vision for a life is.
exactly, exactly. I've told her 1,000 times, she's a strong woman. She's beautiful, she's young, she has the rest of her life ahead of her. She needs to move on from him. She's wasting her time with him, literally. Wasting the time she has on this relationship where she can't be happy in this relationship. How could you be?
Well, it's not only that. It's like, how do you, even if this was to get mended, and I pray you get some help, Brandon, and you, Lindsay, because you need some help as well.
For sure.
But even if this does get mended and somehow they're able to come back together and get back on track, how will you ever be able to trust this person again? How will you ever be able to not fear that he's going out and doing this stuff when he says he's going to the grocery store or something? Like, how will you ever be able to truly not have to worry about looking through his phone or getting on his computer or looking at his bank statements and seeing who he sent money to or what websites he's gotten on? That's what I fear. There's, to me, and trust me, Dr. Phil, I know you know best, but there's no way you can mend a relationship that's been this broken.
Mhm. You just think that this is a bridge too far. There's just no
Oh,
coming back
absolutely.
from this.
And maybe her and I know too much, and that's also an issue as well. But I don't, now I know what I know, I don't feel there's a way to turn around.
And what do you know that we haven't talked about yet? I mean, let's just get it all on the table here. Hey, did you like that video? Well, click subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications. You won't want to miss what I have coming up.